Sorry about that little intro, you guys. I could not erase it completely. But anyway, so once the paste has hardened, sometimes it has these little sharp points. So I'll just take a little sanding block that I got from Walmart and file those down a bit. So that's not handwriting. The writing on the spine of the journal will also show through. So I just took a little bit of sanded it down a little bit, and then I added a piece of file folder to cover that up. I picked out this fabric, and this fabric here was a lot more difficult, and I had forgotten that to work with than the blue one. And this is just the glue that I use, the PVA glue. So I tried this out after Nick the Booksmith raved about it. And so before I purchased the gallon like she recommended, I purchased that small one. I did, however, go in and purchase the gallon one because it is a better deal. I'll leave links to everything that I've used down below, you guys. So yeah, so I'm just going to, I guess I've adhered that I'm just going to start covering my journal cover now. No, I lied. So I'm going to put these little hubs on my spine piece. So I've cut 5 pieces, the width of the spine, and I think these are about not maybe don't even start me the lying. So I'm just going to adhere those down. Now sometimes I go in and try to do them evenly, measure them with a ruler. But here I was just eyeballing it, you guys. And I'm sorry for the light. It's washing me out. And for whatever reason, I keep forgetting that. So, yeah. So I do go off camera here. But when I'm doing that, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is even. And so that's what I'm doing off camera. So I'm just gluing these hubs down. I'm going to glue 3 at the bottom and these 2 at the top. So the quality of this video could have been better. So when I make the next video, it will be a lot. I will take my time with it, which I was taking my time with this, but speeding things up, and I'm not explaining everything. Like I said, this is just a look at me process tutorial. So yeah, but you know, I learned this way as well. We can learn this way. But when I do the next one with the other covers, you guys, I'm going to explain a lot more of what I'm doing and why I'm doing that. With these covers, the covers are pretty much there. You just have to alter them. So I just wanted to show you guys the way that I do mine and ways to get over some of the hiccups or some of the, with the embossing on the spine, and that ways to camouflage those issues. So I use this fabric was bunching up, and I was using this piece of hardwood chipboard to help me. Uh, what am I trying to say? Flatten it out, straighten it out, the fabric, and it was helpful using your hands and extra tools as well. And these little pieces were very, very helpful. I'm using 2 at this point, and so that's all I'm doing. This is some very good glue, you guys. Yeah. So apparently it is because I went and ordered the gallon. And this here took quite a while because this fabric is not the best fabric. So I didn't say that before, but these little fabric pieces that I've used came from Walmart. The little scrap pieces that they had for $2 and $3, I believe. For I don't know how much was on the roll, 2 yards, 3 yards, however much it was. So yeah, it's taken quite a while to do this, and it shouldn't have even taken this long. But it was quite fun for whatever reason. It was. It was fun and frustrating at the same time. And I said, yeah, I will not use that fabric on this type of when I have to go through the hubs. Just gonna finish covering the rest of the journal. So I guess this would be geared. I guess I don't want to say geared towards anyone because even depend. It doesn't matter how long you've been junk journaling or crafting or scrapbooking. You can always learn new things. And the reason I went ahead and made these, and the reason I want to move forward in making other videos, is because I myself, when I am uh, wanting to learn a different way or a faster way or more efficient way, I'll, or just even learning to do something in the first place, if I don't even know how to do it, I'll watch different, several ladies, not just one, because different people have different ways of doing things and explaining things. And sometimes some people explain things a little bit better. So what I'm using here, this is a miter tool that I got off of Etsy, and I'll link it down below as well. But I'm trying to show you the website that they have. But I went through Etsy and purchased mine. So anyway, it's a mitering tool. I still have issues with it, but I do like it. So I think the problem is probably with me in the way that I am trying to get that perfect corner. And I don't know if I slowed this down to show. I probably didn't. But yeah, it's a little handy tool. I do like it a lot. And see there. And so with these fabrics, if I just bunch them up and any extra that's hanging over, it's not like a lot, but it'll give you like a wrinkle. I make sure that the wrinkle is right there, like you just saw that part right there is just in the spine piece right there, because you have room for error right there. And so that's that part, you guys. We're done with that one. Now I need to paint this sucker. And so this is some old paint I've been keeping fresh, I guess if you could say that, with just some duct tape over it. And so when you're putting this wet glue, or wet glue as well, but wet paint on these covers, they're going to cave in. I know that there's something that we say we call that in here. I like that Merlot color, but I wanted something darker, so I just added in a little bit of black to give me the exact color that I need. So what you saw me doing, one way that I combat the covers from sagging in so much is I paint one, like the cover, and then I'll dry it. I'll paint the spine piece and then I'll dry it. I'll paint the back cover and then I'll dry it. And so that helps a lot to keep it from caving in so much, is what I've noticed. And so you can see here, it's still a little bit caved in here, a little bit, but it's a lot better than what it was before. And I'm going to show you what I do. So when you have it like this, you can take it and it's still wet a little bit. And so I'm going to manipulate it and straighten it out. And as I do that, I'm going to dry it so that when it dries, it's going to dry in that shape that you have molded it into. And so you see the difference there? Well, I was trying to show you the difference. I don't know if it's showing up that good. I think that's a better shot. But anyway, so yeah. So now to rough your covers up, I just take that sanding block that I got from Walmart and I'm going to go over the covers, because I do like the rugged, worn look, the vintage look. And so that's what I'm doing here. Now they do have some of the sanding blocks that are angled, but they were out of stock when I purchased these two. And I just haven't gone back because I can use these instead of wasting more money. Well, I guess it would, well, wasting whatnot. And so all that extra dust, yes, you guys, use an N95 mask. We should, are better, so that you're not breathing in all of this dust getting into your lungs and causing, yeah, some serious issues. So I wiped it up with a baby wipe. And these are some, well, that was fast. So those are some of the things that some of the mediums that you can use to seal your book in. And so you see how straight the edges of this book are now, and that is because I've used the blow dryer. I've well, it's a dryer. I've used the heat gun to dry it as soon as I painted it and whatnot. And so when I used the baby wipe over that, I was just getting off that excess dust on there. And then I made sure to dry that after as well. So now I'm just repeating. I'm just showing you this fabric I like here. I like it better. So I'm just going to repeat the same steps, you guys. I'm just cutting off the edges of that and gluing this down. And so the way that I disguise that red book cloth on there from when you can't see it, I guess it's not going to pick up on the camera, but you could see that's thin fabric. So I just take a piece of extra fabric, cut it down to the size of the red book cloth that was over there that you saw, and that's how I'm going to disguise the line that is on the original book. So that's all I'm doing here. I just showed you guys that. And that's it. So I'm just using my cutting mat to line everything up. And that's it pretty much. I don't think I'm going to show you me actually gluing that. Yeah, I'm just yeah, you can't see that line, but maybe faintly I can because I know that it's there. But yeah, I'm just going to cover that, and that will be that. So now these covers, you guys, I will be doing a video over these, and this is the video that I'm talking about. Love, love, love. I actually love the way that they all turned out, but I do absolutely love these, you guys. So I will be doing a video over how I achieve these gorgeous covers. So you guys, yeah, stay tuned for that. And I'm going to show you, I guess, yeah, let me show you the sides of it and everything, because apparently I was really liking that. And these two are the same size. So I did these, and then I just, when I make the covers, I like to make, in the process, get them all done, like say, get the modeling paste down, let it dry the next day, and then come back. So I'll make quite a few up, and then I just set them to the side till I can get, till I can work on them. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so stay tuned for that one. Have a lovely morning, evening, or night, wherever you are.